Once again, Call of Duty delivers us its new release of the game we all know and occasionally love. This time, we welcome a reprised version of a classic, Modern Warfare 2. This game gives us a bit of a modern take on this classic game. The multiplayer has shed its exosuits and heavy movement based combat back to the good old boots on the ground type of gameplay and shown us that they can give us, the fans, a glimpse back at what was. The weapons in the game have a good feel to them, and the hot mics are on fire in multiplayer. I personally can say that as a longtime fan, I welcome this installment's mechanics and attention towards the more original style of gameplay. They have also placed a really engaging story mode that players can tackle and team up with classic Modern Warfare characters such as Ghost, Soap, and Captain Price in a mission to eliminate all threats. Tackle your foes with a variety of new and old armaments alike in this game's well-crafted world brought back to life. The Pocket Monster franchise has had the market in a chokehold for decades, and I'm here to tell you that the hold is still tight. The kid in all of us just can't help that nostalgia kick of picking one of the 3 starter Pokemon and taking on the world. Scarlet and Violet enter with a fully integrated open world and enhanced overworld spawns that make the game feel a little more lived in and wild. Trainers have 3 different main storylines. One involving the Pokemon League, with gym battles and eventually battling the Elite Four to claim the title of champion. One chasing down mysterious titans in search of the legendary Herba Mystica. And one where you battle this game's antagonist group, Team Star in Operation Starfall. Many new and returning Pokemon species fill this open world and help you to create the ultimate team of Pokemon to be the very best. Ever wanted to take your spin at managing a cult and wielding the power of a Dark Lord? If so, this is the game for you. By combining unique visuals and an amazing soundtrack with that good old roguelike hack and slash combat, Devolver Digital has done it again. Take to the woods as a former sacrificial lamb to the dark gods of this world. They have sent their followers to end your crusade. This game allows you to be resurrected by an ancient entity to carry out his will and free him from his bondage. By gaining followers and powering up from their worship, your character grows stronger and governs the land against the heretics that gather in the forest. Challenging levels and procedurally generated pathways keep the game fresh, with an ever-changing selection of weapons that keeps the player on their toes at all times. Make sure to keep your worshippers happy and fed, and your foes bleeding and dead. This remaster of a PS3 anime fighter takes players to a game that allows them to traverse all of the iconic environments from JoJo and choose some of their favorite characters to do battle. Old scores will be settled and new ones will arise. This game has multiple unique fighting styles that span the anime's power systems, such as Hamon, stands, and even Pillar Man powers to take on your foes. I feel like this game was also released at a perfect time when JoJo's Stone Ocean anime was being released at the time. Wanna play Dio and fight Jolene at Green Dolphin Street Prison? It can be done. Wanna play as Josuke from Part 4 and go berserk over insults about your hairstyle? It's all there. The game even goes out of its way to have characters have unique interactions with each other that include moments from the anime and those exclusive to the game. Hands down, one of the best anime fighting game releases for a fan like me. Hop into the world of bunkers and badasses from the mind of Borderlands' Tiny Tina. As the Fate Maker, take on hordes of the undead and many other vile creatures in order to vanquish the evil dragon lord that plagues the land. This title takes the gunplay from its predecessors and drops you into a world of fantasy and magic. Take up arms and customize your Fate Maker with endless builds and legendary equipment, all too familiar with Gearbox's great looter shooters. Players can take their builds to the max by blending classes such as a Graveborn, Dark Magic Wielder whose health also serves as a deadly weapon, and Clawbringer Beast Tamer armed with a small wyvern and elemental damage and resistance. Want to have a magic crossbow with an extended mag that launches itself as a random miscellaneous projectile? Well, here's the game for you. Roll those dice, Fate Maker. The game begins. This expansion brought a whole new world to the critically acclaimed Monster Hunter Rise game. This expansion features brand new threats to the land the hunter must combat in order to quell the wrath of the creatures to come. More of everything the base game provides and more are present in this expansion. Moves, weapons, new rarity for gear, you name it, this expansion provides. This game continues to do what it does best and provide more of that action-packed gameplay to you. The new visuals and set pieces look great paired with the flashy combat and hardy damage numbers. Don the armaments of the hunter and save the day once again. Witch time your way to victory in this third iteration of everyone's favorite Umbra Witch, Bayonetta. Another dangerous threat comes to town to destroy the peace. In Bayonetta 3, wield your Umbra powers to conjure and control various demons at your command. Team up again with the infernal shopkeeper Rodan and fellow witch John. A new member enters the fray by the name of Violet, along with her mysterious feline companion, Cheshire, bringing dark news to our stylish protagonist. Wielding a katana and mysterious powers, she cuts down all who stand in her way. Fight scores of enemies in this newest installment from Platinum Games that features stylish combat that never seems to get old to me. With brand new weapons and demons to command, no foe is too formidable for you. With stunning visuals and action-packed boss battles, Bayonetta knows what the fans like. This game gives us more of what fans love from this company's best to offer. Despite a tad bit of drama before the game's release, the game went off without a hitch and pleased fans both returning and new alike. The Ghost of Sparta is back once again in this installment of Santa Monica Studios' God of War. With Ragnarok approaching, Fimbulwinter has come to herald the beginning of the end for the Norse. Kratos and his son Atreus once again journey off throughout the Nine Realms to find the answers they seek. With even more of the Aesir pantheon of gods, Ragnarok features characters such as Odin himself and the mighty Thor with his deadly hammer Mjolnir. From more stunning boss fights to the stunning horizons of the Nine Realms, the graphics of this game do not disappoint. Take up your arms once more in a quest to avert the coming apocalypse and protect what's yours. The visuals of this game are nothing short of amazing. From every cutscene to every enemy execution, the game runs beautifully. The nuanced combat from 2018 is still present and evolved with new skills and even gameplay where you control Atreus. This game is just good for hacking your enemies to bits and feeling powerful. Not even death can quell the need for revenge in this title. In Sifu, the spiritual successor to the well-received action game Absolver, we see our protagonist go in a search for those who destroyed his dojo and his honor. Equipped with the lust for revenge, our protagonist takes the lone path to getting back at 5 different members of a martial arts group in 5 different varying locations to vanquish the villains once and for all. With the action-packed gameplay present in this game, we also witness the power of our character's medallion that revives our hero each time he falls in battle, but at the cost of aging after every revival. This gameplay mechanic challenges the player to be aware of their number of deaths in their playthrough while also striking a balance with the buffs and debuffs of their age. The older you get, the more damage you do, but you also have less health after aging. The flow of the combat coupled with really great looking moves make the game feel impactful. Every mob shatters in the wake of your martial skill. Can you conquer your foes before the beckon of time ends your revenge? Hi guys, and I have 2 honorable mention games for this list that didn't quite make it to the list, but I still wanted to mention them because they were pretty awesome this year. And that is The Quarry, very great decision making game. I love the classic horror, the good old camp horror. All of that stuff is just really good stuff, and we need more of that. And another game that I just wanted to shout out was King of Fighters 15. King of Fighters 15, of course, for me, I really like fighting games. Was a really good release, and yeah, I've just been playing it and enjoying, both of those games and just kind of relaxing, man. And I just wanted to put that honorable mention in there. That way, you guys can see that those were games that I was paying attention to, but just didn't quite make my list. So yeah. Elden Ring is the latest entry in From Software's catalog of action RPGs. This game features amazing visuals of everything from the haunting locations of the lands between to the elaborate designs of its hostile, tarnished residents. This game has a lot of edge of your seat boss fights, from Millennia, Blade of Mikola, to General Radahn and his Festival of Combat. These bosses are great. The weapons and magic are really unique and cool looking. I think I speak for most of us in saying that this game is well deserving of its Game of the Year award. In terms of content, this game offers a robust main storyline series of quests. In these quests, you venture to various locations in the lands between. There you combat the fallen demigods and end the war that followed the shattering of the Elden Ring. The side quest content of the game also offers many unique encounters with the violent denizens of the land. With a plethora of armaments and builds to accompany them, any tarnished brave enough to walk the path to Elden Lord is welcome to try. Hey guys, this is Centaur Savage here, and this is a top 10 list of all of my favorite games of 2022. Now, some might not agree with this list, but these are my personal favorite games of 2022. If you feel like I left something off, feel free to, put your game in the comment section and I'll take a look at that. And, a lot of these games, they really just kind of came through and were just really fun for me. So don't take the tier list part of it too seriously, but, it's also still really engaging to see what you guys like. So just tell me down in that comment section below, hit the like button, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. And that'll be it.